From Keene in the Shire, the Liberty Media capital of the world, this is Daryl W. Perry, host of FPP Radio News for Friday, March 27th, 2015. Silver is trading at $17.14 per ounce. Gold is valued at $1,202 per ounce. And according to BitcoinAverage.com, the average price of Bitcoin is $248. Antiwar.com reports the White House has confirmed that they are in contact with the Saudi Arabian government and coordinating with them on the ongoing attack and pending invasion of Yemen. The scope of U.S. involvement in the war is still being fleshed out, but for now, President Obama has authorized the Pentagon to provide logistical and intelligence support to the Saudis, according to the National Security Council officials. General Lloyd Austin said U.S. military forces will also take steps to ensure that Bab el-Mandeb Strait off the Yemen coast remains open during the war. The strait is a key choke point for oil shipments to Europe. Saudi warplanes began carrying out airstrikes on Yemen on Wednesday, and they have some 150,000 ground troops massed at the border, anticipating an invasion at some point in the near future. Coinbase is a simple and secure online Bitcoin wallet for sending, receiving, and storing Bitcoin. Coinbase also allows you to buy and sell Bitcoin using a bank account or use their tools to accept Bitcoin as a merchant. Opening a wallet is quick and easy, and for merchants, there are no transaction fees on the first $1 million worth of transactions. Get started at coinbase.fppradio.com. UPI reports a report released by the Justice Department's watchdog group on Thursday revealed DEA agents abroad participated in sex parties with prostitutes funded by drug cartels for a period of several years. 7 of the 10 DEA agents involved, most of whom held top-secret clearance, admitted to attending the parties, and some were suspended as a result, according to the Justice Department's Inspector General report. The report did not specify where the parties occurred, but many news outlets have said they took place in Colombia. The 131-page report by the Justice Department Inspector General Michael Horowitz said many of these agents were alleged to have been engaged in this high-risk sexual behavior while at the government-leased quarters, raising the possibility that DEA equipment and information also may have been compromised as a result of the agents' conduct. The report, a review of sexual misconduct allegations in the DOJ's 4 law enforcement agencies, found widespread mismanagement at the DEA, the FBI, the U.S. Marshal Service, and the Bureau of Alcohol, Tobacco, Firearms, and Explosives. The investigation came in response to 2012 allegations that the Secret Service and DEA agents used prostitutes in Cartagena, Colombia. Overall, the report linked the law enforcement agencies to 26 allegations during a 4-year period that ended in 2012. Of that, the DEA was involved in 19. For over 35 years, Roberts & Roberts has been a trusted source for buying and selling your investment-grade precious metals. They also take Bitcoin for precious metal purchases and permanently removed the minimum purchase order for all orders paid in the digital currency. Call Roberts & Roberts today for knowledgeable advice on investing and a forward-thinking approach to new technologies. 850-478-5270 or online at rrbi.co. Reuters reports 3 Missouri police agencies have agreed to restrict the use of tear gas as part of a settlement of a lawsuit alleging that officers used heavy-handed tactics to quell protest in Ferguson after a police officer fatally shot an unarmed teenager. The settlement requires police to warn demonstrators and give them reasonable time to disperse before using tear gas or other chemical agents in response to non-criminal activity. U.S. District Court Judge Carol Jackson dismissed the case formally on Thursday, but retained jurisdiction through 2017 to enforce the settlement terms. The settlement follows along the lines of an order Jackson entered in December. Police are not required to warn or give time to disperse when there is an imminent threat of bodily harm, damage to property, or if law enforcers must defend themselves. Protest followed the shooting in August of Michael Brown during a confrontation with Ferguson police officer Darren Wilson and a grand jury's decision in November not to indict Wilson. Demonstrators had said police arrived at peaceful protest wearing riot gear and equipped with armored vehicles and used tear gas, pepper spray, and rubber bullets to disperse the crowds. The lawsuit was brought by a coffee house owner, 2 co-founders of an area activist organization, a legal observer, a professor of St. Louis University, and a college student. This has been FPP Radio News, online at fppradio.com.